So the Atlantic slave trade actually they sent slaves to South America. They sent them to Portugal. They sent
First,
them obviously to the States, and then they sent them actually to Asia. Now, when it comes to like the passport bros, you guys are getting a bad reputation because you guys are now being identified as sex tourism or
sure,
sex
yeah,
tour.
particularly white,
You said what?
like the white guys that are getting caught fucking who they're fucking. Yes,
Oh,
the
okay, okay,
white,
okay.
yeah.
What?
Gotcha.
So the passport guys, not the passport bros. There's a difference.
No, yeah, I say travel bros, passport bros, as I call myself, passport escape artist or P. You know what I'm saying? I do my own thing, plus IT. So there's a new sect of us that's coming out, the IT passport bros that can work remote and make our six figures anywhere in the world.
Can I say something? This is so random.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
because I've had my passport since birth. It's just very lame to me. And because maybe I just heard it on YouTube, it's just very lame to me when people say I'm a passport bro or passport girl. Like, maybe because I've had it, I've been to different countries since birth, traveled all my life. So it's like, I'm
I
just
think
like,
it's lame when people talk about their passport and they just go to South America
yeah, it's just like, okay, you just traveling.
or
Like,
the Caribbean. You know, I ain't
yeah,
going
like,
anywhere.
Mexico, I'm a passport girly. What did they say? Passport
I'm
girl?
not talking about you specifically, bro.
I just think
No,
it's
Yeah, I
just,
mean, I've had my passport for a while, also.
yeah, I just think it's
So-
very weird.
I've also had my passport.
But
since I was
let me
I
also
thought
say
it was
that
weird.
I don't think I don't think it's anything to hate. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that it's lame that they got their passports.
Yeah.
It's lame when they did it specifically to stop dating American black women and go over to the country. Now I'm a passport
Is it
bro and I'm over
American
here.
black women or just American
I think
women?
that part is lame
Women
because
in general.
I think it's
No,
Western
I
women.
don't think this. No. But hold on. Let's be objective though. Is that having a preference or is that lame? You know what I'm saying?
We're
Because
about
we
to
should have a
So-
preference,
hold on. I don't shame nobody for having a preference. Now, if you decide if that's what you can get, whether you can actually get the thing that you want is completely different.
Yeah.
I don't like when people only go to somewhere for sex tourism, which is not what he said, right?
Mhm.
Because I think that when you fuck over when you don't respect the culture of
Yep.
wherever it is that you go, then
Yeah.
that's where I start to have a problem. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that you should respect the culture no matter where you go.
absolutely.
However, the other side of it is, I don't know why we would shame somebody for having a preference, even if
No.
because if you don't fuck with me, I'm cool with that because I wouldn't want you to be somewhere where you don't want to be in the first place. You know what I'm saying?
So
Yeah,
Anton,
I'm not
to
shaming-
piggyback on what you're saying,
real quick,
it's-
CJ, real quick,
Oh,
CJ, one
go ahead.
second. I wasn't shaming people for their preference. I just think that it's corny when a grown man says, I went and got my passport to go date women overseas because I can't find a good black woman here. For me, it's just like, we didn't have to know that, number one, and that's really not a flex. And it's like, all of a sudden now you going to get a passport to travel the world because you're failing at relationships in America. And now you want to make it seem like it's our fault that you got to go over there. I don't know. It's just bragging on the fact you have a passport right now, specifically to go find women overseas. It's just like, it's weird. And like Island said, maybe it's because I've had a passport for so long. I've been traveling abroad for so long since I was a child. When I hear other men say it in that context, it's just like, okay, bro, like, good for you. You caught up, but don't try to bring black women down as to why you're being forced to go overseas. It's like, no, if you a lame over here, you're gonna be a lame over there. But that's a different.
About that, I ask you. Actually,
That ain't true.
No. Them women, it's a little different over there.
And they hip to y'all game. They're very
They
much
gonna
so.
take-
They are hip. They are
They
hip.
hip
You
to
know,
your game. Y'all make it seem like they're so submissive. Yeah, they know how to play into it to get what they need about you.
fine.
But wait.
I find it interesting when-
But Jasmine, you're right. But guess what? Black women in America do the same thing.
Yeah.
Right? So would you rather go overseas, get a woman that's more submissive, follow you, and she gonna be doing that little game stuff, or deal with women that's stuck in their ways, want to
And
be independent chick, not want to listen.
Now, me
But
personally,
not every black woman in America is
You're
like
right.
that.
Not every black woman. You're right. Not every, you're right.
There's a lot, and if you haven't been able to find a black woman in America that actually likes you enough to submit to you and listen to you, I don't know if that's a black woman problem as opposed to a you problem.
It's definitely a black woman problem.
It's a Western problem.
A Western problem. There you go. That's
Crazy.
yeah. Because listen, like if you submissive, it's nothing that I can do to make you submissive. Like y'all do it conditionally. Like you get to choose. Like what if you meet me, Jazz, and I'm gonna be in my feminine energy until you give me a reason to be masculine.
Right.
If you're truly feminine, you're never masculine ever.
Hold on.
Wait, I'm
for me, it's a
sorry.
little
I
different.
didn't hear you. You said what?
I have a
didn't hear you.
genuine preference for, and that's just my personal preference for. I'm not fucking with nobody overseas, and I also prefer black women. That's just my thing. So
wait, you American black women?
Yeah, they got them in Africa too, you know.
Yeah, no. I'm not. Listen, I'm an American. I don't give a fuck what. And again, I think that everybody should be able to do what they want to do, but I have a preference for American black women. I know they fucked up, some of them, and I know a lot of them is ratchet, but I think that it's a lot of dope ones in real life that you can meet. That's dope. And I don't think that anybody. I think y'all should have whatever preferences. And I'm not the blackity black type, but I have a preference for black women. That's just my thing.
Well, I appreciate
My thing is you can have your preference, Terrell, but you just don't have to bring down other women to talk about it. That's my biggest thing. You don't have to sit here and say
I can't have a preference. I can't not have a preference for black women when I'm married to an American black woman. Like,
no. I'm saying when it comes to the whole context of why they're going over there, it's because black women, It's like, no, you have
Western women.
No, but
I do think it's a Western culture thing. That's my biggest thing. It's Western culture that's fucking up what's going on over here. However, my thing is,
because people aren't going
to
to
me
London.
personally, like even though I rock with a lot, I could roll with it. I think all women are beautiful. Not all of them, but all different races of women.
Hey, what about Trigger?
Stop.
That's the comment. That's the caveat.
Right.
I think that all different
Stop,
races can be beautiful. The other side of it, though, for me, though, is that if I'm looking to get married, I only need one. I don't need all 4.5 billion of them. Like I don't need all of you motherfuckers. So I don't know. It's a little different for me. I look at it different.
Go ahead, CJ.
And I don't pedestalize women, so I don't give a fuck. So,
number-wise, there's 22 million black women in the United States of America. When you're looking at the passport bros or the passport guys, whatever you guys want to call yourselves, they're only traveling by majority to third world countries, i.e., Brazil. You're going to Cameroon or you're going to Cambodia, Thailand, whatever the case may be. All right. So when you guys get over there, the women are not dumb. They completely understand what is happening. I lived in Spain, also lived in Asia for a little bit. They understand what they want. And guess what? When you marry that woman over there, she's going to want to come back to America. You're not staying over there with her. She's coming back because she wants to leave the shithole that she's living in, which is why she's picking Americans instead of dating her own, which by majority, they're raised to date within their own race.
You said Brazil is a third world country?
No, not Brazil.
It's a third world country?
Brazil is not a third world country.
It's
Brazil's
Morocco.
not a third world country. It's not. Morocco's not. I misspoke when I said Morocco.
It's
Morocco,
not a third world country.
They're not America. Let's just say that.
Ghana.
I didn't say anything about Ghana. I also said I said Asian countries.
He's talking about like DR, Colombia.
Yeah, those are third world countries, bro. You don't see. By majority, by majority, them guys are not going over there because they can't afford the euro. They can't afford the pound. So they're going to where the dollar's a lot longer, which is Thailand.
And they always talk about that too.
Thailand, Colombia.
I ain't never seen a dude come back with a Thailand chick now.
Hey, thank you,
I
bro.
see it all the time on Instagram.
I don't. I never seen nobody come back with no Thailand.
They're going to Thailand and they're going to the Philippines.
No,
because our money is a lot.
I fuck with the Philippines. I ain't never heard nobody advocate for no Thailand chick now.
They're doing it all the time, guys. They travel mostly to the Asian countries than they do anywhere else.
That's actually not true. That's actually. split. It's split, bro. So most of the Muslim brothers are going to the Muslim-based countries. See, you didn't know that because you have a passport, right? You served, right? You were in the Navy, right? But you should know
I'm on my third passport. I'm on my.
Cool.
Why would I care about passport bros? Why would I care about passport bros?
I got it, bro. So you're a passport bro.
I'm not a sex tourism.
Got it.
I'm not a sex tourist.
I've been to Portugal and Germany.
So CJ, do you got ass in America?
You said what?
You get ass in America?
Absolutely, with no hesitation.
He's never been rejected. He said that. He said, I've never been rejected.
Who said what? He said he's never been the big word.
No, I've never been rejected the way you was talking about being
rejected.
Yeah, I've never been nuclear rejected.
I've never been rejected.
Nobody said rejected.
The nuclear rejection was new to everybody.
Yeah.
I've never been nuclear rejected.
A normal ass no, nigga.
No way.
Jazz your cap.
I know what no means. I know what no means. No means no. I understand it.
Of course. Yes, I know what no means too. Like, bro, you're not the only one that understands this. Okay.
Well, but let me add some caveat to there.
I don't want to admit it.
I don't know if it's a black people thing or not. And it may also, because I may be ignorant to this, and this is what I'm trying to understand. I don't see white guys talking about it. And I know that white guys are the biggest perpetuators of it. Like, I know that white men have been doing this way, and they've been mastering this whole thing way before black guys really started to get hip. A lot of black guys got hip to it outside of the military, outside of, joining the armed services or something like that, right? Why is it a thing amongst us to promote or to talk about it as much? And I don't know, because you know what I'm saying? This is outside of my purview. And is that a thing that white guys talk about as much as black guys talk about it? Because it seems like it's a thing within the community, but it's not.
My guess is like when you get something good, you want to tell everybody.